Hello, Mega BJJ here. Got some gi rolls. Got a very tired black belt and a giant blue belt. All right, I think you guys are ready to go. Let's do a little boop beep and get this ball rolling. Boop beep. Here we go. All right. So this blue belt is probably 270, and the black belt I'm guessing is 170, maybe 175. And so we got a skill versus size. Let's take a look and see what we got going. First off, great grips. Immediately grabbing some grips. Got a cool knee shield going on. We got a speedy run around the side pass attempt with the blue belt, and the black belt is like, no, we're not doing that right away. That's much too fast for this match to start off with. I'm gonna need you to slow down. So he's getting a lapel grip. He's got it laced underneath on his own leg, I believe. So he's gonna essentially tie himself to the blue belt. So wherever the blue belt goes, he now goes. And looks like we're trying to get double stack unders, and the black belt just goes with it. And as you can tell, he's still anchored to the blue belt with the lapel tied to his leg. And I believe he's going to try to use that to make sure that he can keep the weight off of him. So he's got like a secure frame with his knee, keeping all that weight off of him, which is super important when you're going against a much bigger opponent. You should be able to try to frame and make spaces. And the blue belt is trying to drive some power through here, but it's kind of useless at this point because of the way the black belt's got the lapel tied up with the leg. And he's able to just kind of wiggle around and try to keep all the extra weight off of him pretty well. And you can see he's just waiting for the blue belt to stop trying as hard, and then he's going to give his posture back, or getting some more space. And then looks like we're going to try to go again, but he's still kind of stuck. Maybe a little omoplata action there, double unders attempt there, but the black belt is doing a great job of keeping his hips down. And now we're looking at a more regular open guard scenario, maybe closed guard. But looks, he's still got that lapel tied under his leg. He doesn't want to give that control, that attachment up, which, not a bad idea, especially if you want to slow it down and you don't want someone like jumping around all over the place. Attaching yourself to them can be helpful in slowing that kind of a game down. All you lapel wizards out there, I'm sure you can recognize the success and that this lapel provides with regard to limiting what your opponent can do. And so he's going to go under again and roll the black belt over. And the black belt is just posturing. And now he's grabbing an arm and he's threatening some sort of Kimura. And then he's going to roll into a crucifix, possibly a crucifix. And he's going to go with a leg over the head. And we get a tap right there. Oh, gosh. Whew. Good job. That's what you get. And when you try to smush a black belt, sometimes you smush yourself into a crucifix, and then you get a little leg wrapped around your neck. And that's just the way life works sometimes. All right, what we got going on? Black belt found some really good success with this lapel guard that he's doing. So he's going back to it, and then the blue belt's like, you know what? I'm going to go the other way this time, and that actually works out for him. So he negated the lapel by going to the same side, and so he's got the black belt smushed. I think the black belt now has demonstrated that he's able to retain guard if he wants to, and has given up a little bit. The blue belt's like, all right, well, if you're going to give it to me, I'm going to smush you. So he's got his own lapel grip, trying to drive his forearm through this black belt's face, which that's super not nice. That's so mean. Totally legal. It's okay. You're allowed to do that stuff, but if you're going to do those kinds of things, you have to be aware that there's reprisals. That black belt could all of a sudden decide like, oh, I don't like that, I'm going to recover guard and then sweep you and then tap you out or something like that. But we'll see what happens here. It looks like the black belt has decided that I don't like that forearm in my face, so I am going to recover guard. I'm going to go back to my lapel stuff, and this time I'm not going to let him shoot to the other side. So let's see what happens. So blue belt's going to try it again, and he's like, oh gosh, what am I going to do with this? I have an idea. Why don't you deal with that lapel grip? This is like, or you can stand up. you could just stand up and then go around it. But I think he likes trying to pass from his knees, and he's tried this a couple times already by just like, you know, I guess big wheel turning the black belt and forcing an inversion. And now we're gonna end up in a very similar situation where he's going Kimura and the gigantic blue belt literally just threw the black belt off of him, and looks like he got the exact same tap, that backside Kimura from the crucifix position. I know it wasn't a full crucifix, but it's still pretty good. Good job, guys.